Hello, my name is Mrs. Kirk, and I have the privilege of being your student's geometry teacher this year. I can't wait to get started. Let me introduce myself. This is me. Well, more like this is me, sort of. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Your student's math class will most likely be very different than years past because it will be in a style of teaching and learning that's called the flipped classroom. In a traditional classroom, I stand up at the front while the students sit in rows or small groups while I do most of the talking and they take notes. Then, students take a set of practice problems to work individually for homework. This can take a lot of time and effort. Then they come back to school the next day to follow the exact same routine. This is not always the best way for me to help students learn. There are many reasons for this, but here are 3. Students learn at different paces, some fast and some slow. Traditional classrooms means that I can't always reach all of my students every day. And this is really important to me. Also, students bring home practice problems they may not know how to do on their own. They have to ask their parents, or they just skip the ones they can't do, or they don't do any at all. Sometimes they even copy their friends. This is not helpful to the students' learning or respectful of their time and effort. Also, students are absent and miss the lessons sometimes. This is especially hard in math when one lesson builds on the previous one. So traditionally, this would mean the student has to come to me on their own time and learn the material and also attend class with a hole in their learning. All of these problems can be minimized with a flipped classroom. What is done at school is now done at home. Students get the lesson at home on a video and they take notes at their own pace. Then, when they complete the process, they fill out a WISC. Please see the website for more information about a WISC. Students are not expected to master the concept by watching a video, but they are expected to understand the basics and bring questions to class. During class, we're going to build brain power by discussing concepts, asking questions and getting answers, and practicing with help. We're going to have higher level thinking activities such as analyzing problems, applying concepts to real life, evaluating their work and the work of others, and creating their own material to share. Students have an active role in their learning rather than passively sitting back listening to me talk. Instead, I get to talk with every student every day. That's really exciting and engaging. So let's get started on this adventure called the flipped classroom. It may take your student a few weeks to get used to this new format, so please continue to encourage them to give their best and communicate with me. Feel free to reach me anytime via email. It's jkirk@libertychristianacademy.org, and keep checking this website for updated information. Thanks, and let's have a wonderful school year.
Created using Powtoon.